Hello Capricorn, welcome to my tarot channel and welcome to your reading. Today I am bringing the monthly reading for July. Um, so let us see what July has in store for you, Capricorn. Try and make yourself a little comfortable and relax a bit to start connecting the dots for yourself with what's coming out in this reading and what is it that you have been experiencing of late and what you could have already experienced, because sometimes the energies do play out for a few days. Today is already the 5th. A few things could have happened for some of you, and for a few it's waiting to happen. So be a little mindful of that in case you do feel that you've already experienced something. You can take the reading on from there. So what's the first week of July for Capricorn? You've got the Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands. I'm just clarifying the Four of Pentacles. This is okay, Page of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Emperor. See, Capricorn, in the first week, it's a good idea to focus on yourself and your well-being. You have been experiencing some kind of a loss, some kind of a emotional, a loss or a setback which has hit you a little emotionally, right? Or some of you could be, looking back at the past and feeling so. All of you have got some message, which either takes you back into the past, or it is a message for the current time which is a little upsetting for you. And it's a little upsetting for you, and you are I think quite taken up with this message and how you are feeling at this point in time. So with the Emperor card over here, it's a good idea to just process these feelings, but to process them and leave them behind for good, and then focus on the future, right? Because though these whatever comes up in life, it needs to be dealt with so that we can leave it and move ahead from there. So that's what your focus of the first week is, that process your emotions, but then let go of them once and for all, because the whole theme of this week is to look after yourself. Don't push yourself too much, don't trouble, don't entertain too much emotional upheaval for yourself. Whatever comes up, don't dwell too much on it. Be a lot more practical, be a little more pragmatic and thoughtful about your emotions. See, feelings also need to be processed, and also one needs to think through them also. Why? Because that's the best way to cut through an emotional upheaval, an emotional storm. Because when the emotions become too intense, one can get swept away. It's water after all, right? So that is a time to use a little bit of control of your mind, of your logic, being more practical, and being able to see what is it that I can do. You can also infuse a little spiritual energy to get a handle on things, and if nothing else, just somehow pull yourself out of this, because it's not going to it's not taking you anywhere. It just needs to be processed and released, right? So that's your first week energy. Be more practical about what you are experiencing. Take a more practical and pragmatic approach to what has happened, and that'll really help you to come out of it quickly. We got the Tower card for your second week. That's Mars energy, Page of Swords, the World card, and the King of Swords. So here you have two sword cards over here. In the second week of July for Capricorn, there are going to be sudden revelations, there are going to be sudden changes, there are going to be sudden detachments, there is going to be sudden breakaway of things. I feel you are going to get a lot of insight into this Okay, whatever it is that has been troubling you emotionally, which will help you to give closure to this entire thing and end it once and for all. You know, when we start looking at ways and means of dealing with this emotion this issue which has upset you, which has triggered you emotionally, it's a good idea to talk to somebody or to gather some information regarding that subject. When you start doing that, a lot more clarity comes to your mind, sudden insights come, sudden breakthroughs come, certain patterns fall into place which will help you to close this. So while you're processing the emotionally, in the second week you will get that insight into this, which is also going to free you mentally from this. It will put an end to it. You will know how to control it, you will get the information, you will get the knowledge about it, which helps to, it'll automatically wind it up for you, right? So that is the second week is very important and crucial for you to get a complete understanding and wrap this up once and for all for yourself. What happened, why has it happened, why have I felt like this, what is there in it for me to learn, for me to let go, my understanding, my growth. All of those questions will be answered in the second week, and with that you will feel at peace, with whatever has happened in the first week, or it could have been happening even a little before that, but the energy will just be there in the first week of July. Third week of July, we have the Three of Wands over here. It's time to it's time for new beginnings, it's time to focus on where to put your energy. King of Cups, the Justice card. You've got pretty big cards in your readings this time, Capricorn. So a lot of events are being lined up by the universe, but you need to put in the effort to get an understanding of them and release them from your life. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Justice card. Now that in the third week you will have that, you will be in control of your emotions, you will understand and appreciate the changes these events have brought for you, how they have also helped you grow emotionally, how they have also taught you to deal with your emotions in a good way. And now that balance will come in life, that balance will come even in your journey to let go of something happily, because the balance has been achieved in your mind as well as in your heart. And now you're ready to start something new for yourself. You want to explore things because this is completely wound up, and now you have you've got the maturity to deal with this and understand this. And with the Queen of Wands, now it's time to put your energy into doing something for yourself, leaving this past behind and looking forward to a brand new experience, chapter, starting something new. Fourth week, we have the Lovers card. Time to make choices, time to go on a path, start something new. Seven of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Moon card over here. See, don't hesitate to begin something. Do not allow the confusion to hold you in a emotional turmoil, that what do I feel like doing. Don't do things See, don't disturb the balance which you have accomplished for yourself in the third week by, having too many choices, by allowing yourself too many choices. Though with the Lovers card, it's time to pick up something. Yes, you could have two or three options, but too many options being spoiled for choice, you will, you will wonder that, if I don't feel unhappy for what you are not doing. Be happy for what you can do and what you want to. Sometimes it's a good idea to begin maybe a thing or two, right, to see where you are gravitating towards, what gives you more emotional contentment, what makes you feel more joyful, what makes you feel more happy, right? But don't feel bad for what you are leaving out, because we obviously cannot do everything, right, especially at one point in time. So with the Moon card over here, it's time to let go of fears about the future, fears about how things are going to pan out, fear of how the path is going to be. Put that aside. You need to get started, and the future will reveal itself as and when you are walking that path. The second option being that when you have a lot to choose from, don't feel bad for what you are not doing, because like I said, you can only do one thing at a time. Move forward with a happy heart. Move forward with knowing fully well that you've made this choice because it makes you happy and makes you the happiest. I think that would be a better way to put it. It makes you the happiest, right? What more guidance do we have? Believe in your good luck. So believe in the good luck for what has come, which is disturbing, but it's come to let be. It's going to go out of your life for good and leave you a lot wiser, Capricorn. So believe in that luck which is coming to give you spiritual wisdom, more experience, and a new balance in life, because something gets over and paves the way for something new. Take a reality check. That's the full moon in Capricorn. So when you are making a decision about what you need to do, also get real with what is possible. What is the best way to get started? What is a practical and most viable way to begin something, rather than getting caught up in emotions. Strangely, Capricorn, that here this whole month is about being balanced between emotions and practicality. That's the overall theme for your reading. But this is very, very crucial, because begin something on a happy note. Begin something which you feel you'll always be happy to do, and the problems will automatically feel a little small, because that happiness quotient is a lot larger, right? So get real, get practical with things, and you will know how to begin a new phase for yourself. I think that's all we have for you for the month of July, and I hope you found this reading insightful and helpful. I'll be back soon with another reading. If you like it, please do give this reading a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.